I already see this with software engineers, right? Those who work with GitHub Copilot work 30 to 50% faster. Why? Because instead of writing all the code, they write the logic, leave placeholders, and then Copilot fills in the gaps, right? So that changes the nature of work itself, but it also changes the nature of outputs. Like I mentioned before, bad stuff is much easier to produce using AI than good stuff. So we are likely to start seeing more bad stuff. Also, if everybody uses a small number of models and the model happens to have one characteristic error, let's say, you'll start that error appear in the work of a lot of people that were supposed to be independent of each other. So maybe one day you'll hire an accountant and then you'll hire an auditor, but they were using the same AI model, so the auditor will not find any of the mistakes the accountant made. And so we're going to see a lot of these funky effects, I think, but that's more, I'm guessing 3 to 5 years away if we're talking about the auditor. But as far as articles being junk, we've seen that with CNET last year, right? So that's happening already.
Yeah, and I saw Sports Illustrated had a bunch of articles that they had produced by AI recently, and they, I think, were filled with some misinformation or whatever the case is, facts were off. They had also created faux authors of this that they had posted as well. So all of that has been yanked in the last few days or whatever the case is. It's kind of interesting to see what they did with that. I don't think it's bad to have AI as authors of things. They clearly need to have people looking through this to make sure that it's accurate, because this is going to continue to propagate. But it was an interesting tale of what they did with that. Going back to the coding, I've used it for some blockchain smart contracts, and it's 85% there. I mean, I asked it to do a quick whatever foundational creation of something, and it did it for the most part. I just need to make a few tweaks to it, and that was fantastic to be able to do that.